Hi guys, back again. Yeah, the guests checked out earlier this morning. They actually checked out at like 4 a.m. But I'm only just getting to check the room out now because I was swimming earlier. So these guests, just gonna move this. Sorry, these guests were here for 5 nights. Yeah. Sorry for the noise downstairs. I'm doing tiling, so I might just finish the intro inside. Let's see how they left it. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting like a little bit of work done downstairs with the tiling. So I'll do it in here and then we'll have a little look around. You can see a bit already. Looks pretty good, just first glance, spoiler alert, but yeah. So yeah, these guests were here for 5 nights. I already had like a little sneaky look because it was organic waste this morning, so I thought I'd, as I knew they'd checked out, I wanted to take that bin out before I went to swimming, but I haven't looked at the rest of the place. But yeah, they'd already taken the trash out, so that's a good sign. But yeah, like I'm gonna see how this place looks, give it a little pre-clean. I'm actually going to do something a little different. Usually at the laundry, I do the shower curtain and blanket and things, but because of my last guests, they kind of heavily stained a full set of sheets. I'm going to try and get these white sheets on and hopefully they get nice and clean before my next guest, which isn't coming till Sunday. So yeah, just a pre-clean and inspection today, and then tomorrow will be my full clean, and Friday should be the floors, unless I get more done tomorrow. We'll see what time I start. Today I'm feeling pretty exhausted. Like I said, I was swimming. I don't know, hopefully I haven't got goggle marks on my eyes anymore, but we'll see. Anyway, first things first, I'm actually going to open up this door. It doesn't smell too bad. It's not as bad as like last week, but it is a little bit, I could smell onions or something. So yeah. All right, let's pretend I just walked in. That one. And let's have a look together. So, like I said, they'd already taken the trash out, even the mixed waste and recycling, and the bin in there as well, which is nice of them. So that's good. It looks like they did some cooking. I can tell by just like the marks on here. Don't see any scratches that I can tell from like last week. There were scratches left on this, which is a bit annoying, but it happens. And I can also see like frying pans out of place and stuff. So, you know, they obviously did some cooking, which is good. It looks like they did their washing up, which is nice of them. I don't require guests to do like chores and things like taking the trash out or washing up, but it is very nice when they do it. It makes my job easier. I'll still have to like probably rewash some of this stuff, but at least it's not stinking or getting flies on it whilst I'm not here, because it's yeah, it's a hot country in Malta, so and it gets smelly fast. Where should I start? I guess I'll start with the bathroom. It's cool. Looks like I've got a good amount of toilet paper this time. Yeah, usually it's like I said, I think before, the Brits are the ones that like use a lot of toilet paper. What's this? I have no idea what this is for. I guess for some sort of bathroom stuff. Just left it behind. And some razors. They look like they're used, so don't think I'll be keeping those. It looks like she used one of the makeup wipes, which is always nice. And yeah, they've like put the towels there. I also, like when I was checking the trash, just made sure there wasn't any wet towels. I'll just put those there for now. Any wet towels in the bed, because I've noticed I've had quite a few guests seem to not just put it on top of the bed, but they seem to like make the bed with the wet towel in, which is a bit of a pain. Looks like they also left a book. Hopefully they finished it. Looks like they did. The bookmarks at the end, so again, it's in French. They were French, so I don't know. I'll have to see if that's a good book. I've got a friend that speaks French and likes a lot of French literature, so maybe he'll like it. I don't know. I'll put that with these things. Is it? No. Or maybe I'll leave it out for I don't know, I'm starting to get a bit of a collection of books from guests, so either I'm thinking I might put them out for guests, like so they've got something to read on their holiday, or I might donate it to the free library. There's like old phone boxes, British phone box, old British red phone boxes that have
says the forgetful frog.
Is that what it says? I don't think it. Oh, I just mean they forgot stuff. Sorry, I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything about frogs. My French isn't that bad, but it's not great. But yeah, like maybe I'll donate it to one of those phone boxes that turned into libraries that you can kind of swap books out with. But I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know where I'd put them. I guess I'd put them maybe here and like stack them up vertically rather than as they are there. Those are just like more focused on Malta books, like a Malta to English translation, something about the area, something about ghosts, and just some old books I picked up from the market. And how's it going, by the way, Spyro? Sorry, I'm super tired today, so this is just going to be a short stream, and tomorrow I'll be doing my full clean. I've been doing like non-stop laundry for since I last saw you guys, so. And those guests that just checked out, they did try to check in again early after I'd already told them again that it was 3 p.m. So yeah, it's been a busy 5 days. A lot of questions I've had to answer as well, mostly about coffee and filters and coffee makers and stuff. But yeah, it looks like they made use of the coffee, so that's good. Doesn't look like they had any tea or sugar. They made use of the bread, it looks like, and yeah, it's a coffee maker there. Let's see what they left in the fridge. Mayonnaise, that looks like. Yes, mayonnaise. It looks like it was very much used. Love their mayo. Anything in the freezer? Nothing in there. Oh, but they have turned it all the way up to 7. Oh, the last guest turned it up way too high as well. I think it's like for the freezer part, maybe they had something frozen. If they're doing mayo, maybe frozen chips or something, but that is way too cold. Everything will kind of ice a bit. Just turn the fridge off. Oh, nice. I guess, yeah, it's a Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think it's like any bank holiday or special holidays today. On Tuesday, there was like a load of fireworks because it's apparently the first Tuesday, sorry, or 15 Tuesdays before the festa starts here. So every Tuesday, I guess I'm going to be woken up by fireworks, we'll see, and marching bands. But I guess there's worse things to to have wake you up. Yeah, it looks like none of this got used. I was like really rushing before they came, so hopefully there was nothing missed last time. But yeah, looks like they drank the wine. They were French, so I don't know if they're gonna if they liked it or not. But microwave, looks like the microwave got used as well. Ooh. That feels a bit funny. I mean, it's all looking pretty good, to be honest. Like, I noticed on the door as I was coming in, like I'd recently just repainted this, like that sort of transfers a bit, but there's like a little bit of a chip there, and Like this is looking a little bit scuffed, so I think probably there was some door slamming happening, but... Oh, I just saw there's some messages on my laptop as well. Hey Andrew, sorry, I'm like, can you grab vacuum cleaner? No. Okay. I will be doing a little pre-vac, Andrew, but yeah, unless there's tissues already down, I'm not wasting vacuum cleaner space. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it looks pretty good. It's like, I don't know if they use these. Oh, this has got knocked. You guys are wonky. I mean, I'll know better when I do my full clean tomorrow and I'll have like a closer look at things, but compared to the last guest who was only here for 3 nights, this is good. Like so far I haven't noticed any spills. I see some crumbs on those cushions, but it's like they used all of the earplugs. I usually put 4 in there, so they got like a spare in case they lose one, but they are reusable, like to a point. Let's check everything's in here. Looks like they used a hairdryer. Good-o. Nothing left behind there. Oh, I can't show you the blackboard because it's got their name, but yeah, there's like the little desk there. I think they just put their cases in here probably. They have very heavy cases. Looks like they are smokers. It doesn't smell like smoke in here, it just smells like onions. So if they did smoke, probably either outside or they did it on the balcony. Let me have a little look. Yeah. Does kind of look like they've smoked on the balcony a little bit. They've stubbed it out on the limestone. I've had that happen before with people. It's kind of annoying because it is like it's not like something I can just wash off. But never mind. It's not like, as long as it's not in here, it's like easier. Like at least outside, maybe I'll get weathered, rained on. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Just like a bit crumbs and stuff. Looks like they maybe used the heater as well, which is strange. The last couple of guests have been like using the fan more. But it looks like these guys were cold, so I guess it depends what part of the world you're from. Maybe the part of France they're from is warm, and it does get a little cold in the evening sometimes. At the beginning of this day it was like a little bit rainy. But then they've left anything else here. And oh hey, Just Harrier, how's it going? You're on Twitch today. So they use this. They've got the. Oh. I've got like a extension cord with like universal plugs, but I do keep one of these just in case they don't want to bring out a whole extension cord. Also, sometimes I think people don't realise this is a universal. I need to start maybe labelling stuff. I don't want to get to a point to be one of those people that labels literally everything. Oh yeah, I also want to try and get. So this is actually something from the last guest. They sprayed it with something. I think it's fake tan. I thought maybe it was beer, but it just wasn't coming off. And I just had to leave it in the end. Like it's not super obvious unless you're like really looking, but I read somewhere that like rubbing alcohol is meant to be good. But yeah, these guests kept like trying to check in early, so I kind of had to rush and I wasn't able to get it done in time. Looks like there's some spills on the table. I don't think you can see it too much, but there and there, but that should come off. If not, it kind of blends in. It's not anything obvious, so whatever. I guess these didn't get used. Like I say, these got crumbs on, but that's fine. That's easy to get out. It's not a whole spongy, like it's not a whole beer spill on it, basically. I'm pretty sure they spilled beer, like the last guests previous to these ones, spilled beer on the other one. Which, update on that cushion, I think I've got most of the stains out. Like it's still not perfect. It's kind of like, I think because it was a strong beer, apparently the sugars and the alcohol in it, it was like a 7.5% lager. It can actually bleach it, because I was like, as soon as I started trying to clean it, I could see that it wasn't kind of coming off properly. But it might just be like a waxy kind of residue, so I might be able to get it off, but it took so long for it to dry, like pretty much the 5 nights, so says I've disconnected from chat, so hopefully I'm still alive.
Just Harriet says that one big crumb is bothering me.
Well, this one here, yeah, I think it's the, I guess Maltese bread, and it's very crusty, so I'm guessing that's what it is. And just like a hair, but yeah, that's acceptable, not a whole beer-soaked chair that's been left for a few nights. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the guests before this, those stains weren't just transfer. I could see from like there was like spray marks and like where it looks like a bottle is dropped a few times of like fake tan. I'm pretty sure they did fake tan in the bed because it was like literally every, I think other than one pillowcase, it's covered. Yeah, exactly. I'll get it done soon, but my main priority actually is this because, as I was saying, the previous guests before these have heavily stained my sheets, and I've like washed them like 5-6 times in oxy bleach. I've used regular like chlorine bleach. I've used hydroperoxide. I've just used washing up liquid. I've tried a few different things and the different methods, and the stains are getting better, but they are pretty extensive. Like it was even hard to like just pre-treat it because it was just everywhere. But I'm hoping if I get these clean, then I've got an option if they're drying right now. So hopefully I've got the stain out, but if not, if these are clean, I can use these, and then I've got another week to then try again to try and fix them, either like keep washing them or buy new sheets. I don't know, but because I have 2 sets of sheets. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I need to get this stripped, so I'll do that first, and then I'll shake everything else off. In the meantime, give this a little pre-vac so I'm not shredding dust and crumbs and hair about, and then I'll probably give this like a little pre-clean as well, ready for tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to see if there's anything that needed my urgent attention, but it seems, like I say, it's nothing too crazy, but sometimes as I'm cleaning, I'll see stuff, so, yeah. But I went swimming earlier, and I didn't really sleep very well, so I'm both, yeah, I'm just very tired, to be honest, so if I'm repeating myself more than usual, that is why. But yeah, first I'm going to strip this bed so that I can get some of it in the wash, and hopefully this guest did not use too much makeup. I met her briefly, if you remember the awkward encounter where she shook my hand and I didn't speak any French. Yeah, it's just a small one. I think I need to replace it at some point, but for now it does the job. It's just a small one. It's got like a Google TV plugged into it, like Chromecast, but it's starting to get a bit slow, like the Chromecast, so I think it might be time to update soon. Maybe not this season, but next season, because I'm spending quite a lot of money on my downstairs renovation project, ready for the next Airbnb. So yeah, this one, it works, and is already mounted, so for now, I'll just leave it. No one's complained about the size of TV yet. Has someone complained about the size of the towels? But yeah, size of the TV has not come up. Most people aren't coming here to watch TV anyway. It's just in the evening, or if it's raining or something, which happens very little, like rain. I mean, this guest actually was like messaging me trying to sign out of Netflix because she wanted to sign into her own, because there's a specific French show or something that she wanted to watch, but I don't know. I don't think she understood my instructions. Anyway, I'm getting distracted and waffling, sorry. I said I'm tired. I'm gonna get my laundry basket so I can empty this out. Also get my laptop so I can see YouTube messages.
Everyone's on their phones anyway.
Exactly. I think most people, if they, because the reason they want to sign out of Netflix is I provide a Netflix account with a little profile for them, so they can, you know, they don't have to worry about signing into their own. But they wanted a specific French show that isn't in Malta, I guess. Most people will just Chromecast it, whatever. Screencast, I can't remember what it's called. Pop you guys up here. Shouldn't miss any messages. Yeah, it's just about the vacuum. I haven't missed anything, I don't think. Alright, let's put these back here. So let's do this bed and then I'll get those crumbs off those cushions for you, Harrier. What else do you need? The charger for the chat phone. And yeah, keep your fingers crossed for me that this one lady did not wear too much.
Says sneakers indoors.
Yeah, I mean this is you can't really see it, but there's a lot of crumbs and hairs, and I don't know what people have been doing here, so I don't really want to be walking about without shoes on, to be honest, in here. It gets pretty gross, the floor is tile, so it doesn't hide anything, everything stays on this surface. Okay. What do I want to do first? Yeah, basket. And I'll bring you guys like because I'm going to be shaking off in the balcony. Unfortunately, I can't take you to the balcony with me. You get the gist. Just found a sweet. Looks like a mint or something, I guess, from a restaurant. Maybe I'll have that later. Might need some sugar energy. I'm just gonna get some water. I just need a sip of water. I've been swimming earlier, so I'm really
Just
thirsty.
Harriet says now someone will sat sweet or sweet. Just Harriet says say.
It definitely smells like onion or something in here. I don't know if that's from the cooking or sometimes, I don't know, it can be like sweat smell. It kind of smells like onions. Keep hydrated, it's very important. First inspections, I can't see too many yellow marks on there, so that's a good sign, but sometimes it's hard to tell the lighting because these are kind of like yellow lights, like warm lighting, so it's hard to tell. On the balcony right now it's like bright sunlight, so sometimes that can also be difficult to see. But
Just Harriet says aren't they all white? Just Harriet says looks better than white to me.
Looks better than white. What looks better than white? Yeah, they're warm white, so you can sort of see. So like it's also got like a golden hue on the glass itself, so it's a little bit different to those ones. Those are just clear glass, and these are kind of amber, I think it was called. Yeah, it's hard to see.
Just Harrier says how much what?
That's a good question. I bought these back in like 2018, 2019, so I don't remember. They're still going strong though, they're Philips. I think they're kind of low, these ones. The ones in here, they're like 60. And these ones, I think they might be 40, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, it's hard to know because sometimes it's in lumens as well, and I don't remember how many lumens it is. I think it might be, I'm trying to remember, it's like 300 to 400 lumens maybe, these ones. And those, I don't remember how many lumens those are.
Just Harrier says 60. My laptop charger is 65. Just Harrier says how so high?
Oh, I mean, there's not actually, it's the equivalent of, so that's the brightness, but they're actually like a lot less. They're LEDs, so they don't use up much. That's why it's usually measured in lumens, not watts, but it gives you the equivalent of, because I am old and I used to do that thing in watts.
ASMR says HEYYYY.
Oh, hey,
Just Harrier says HEYYYY.
Hey diarrhea, how's it going? Okay, let's get this bed stripped. Do you see like a little bit of a mark on
Diarrhea
this from there?
ASMR says I've been waiting for this stream. I remember in 5 days, haha.
Yeah, it's just going to be a short one though, because I'm quite tired today, and I don't have my next guest until Sunday, so I'll do like a short, like little, get the laundry, or get the bed stripped, and give us a little break back.
ASMR says how were the guests? Good.
Yeah, the guests, I mean, so far, no complaints. It's like hard to tell, like, on first inspection it seems good.
Says the TTS is kind of funny.
Yeah, it is kind of. Especially when you talk at the same time on different platforms, but you guys are actually on the same. And there's probably a bit of a delay, but
Diarrhea _ ASMR says yay.
I mean, they had like a lot of questions, so hopefully I helped them in the way they needed. But in terms of messiness, it's just like crumbs and stuff. It's like a little bit like, I don't know, they maybe smoked on the balcony and stubbed out their cigarettes on the limestone. That's the only bad thing. But they're not the first, they're not the last. But at least it wasn't inside the apartment, because smoking inside, it would just like linger and smell. Kind of smells like onion in here, but other than that, it smells a lot better than the previous guests, and hopefully a lot less makeup. But we'll see, because yeah, those sheets I'm still struggling to get the stains out of. They're drying right now in the sun, so hopefully they'll be alright.
Parenthesis open parenthesis close parenthesis open parenthesis close #.
What's that?
Just Harriet is just testing.
Okay. Okay, that pillowcase is good. Just seeing what I need to pre-treat before I throw it in the wash. Like if there's any makeup stains. Last time it was so badly stained that
Just Harriet says
I could barely use the pre-treat because it was just like too much. I ended up going through 2 bottles and yeah, stains still stayed.
Just Harriet says are they brackets or parentheses?
Okay, that pillowcase is good. I think with the last batch I did manage to save the pillowcases. I think that was more transfer, whereas the sheets themselves was like where she'd applied the like fake tone.
Just Harrier says, is that the church bell?
Yes, that is the church bell. Yeah, pretty much every town in Malta has a church, not necessarily bells. I thought I saw something. I think it's oh yeah. Looks like it's got a watermark on it or something, but it doesn't show up. I can't see it in here, but in the balcony I can see it in the light. Keep that one aside in case I need to pre-tree that one. Pop it on top of those. I'll give it a little spritz just in case. But it doesn't look like it's fake tan or anything, so that's good news.
Just Harrier says, can you type something in chat? I want to see your badges.
Want to see my badges, or are you just asking other people? I don't know if I've got any, I don't know. I mean, as I'm multi-streaming, I don't know if it's, I'd have to go maybe specifically to Twitch. I'll try it on my phone, but yeah.
Lampriki says hi. Just Harrier says of Lampriki.
Okay.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says, is solo guest a common occurrence at your Airbnb?
What was that?
Just Harrier says, well, you got 2 local and 1 global.
Solo guests. To be honest, I mostly get couples, but I do get some solo guests. I mean, it's the perfect space for like 1 to 2 people. So yeah, I can't have more than 2 people in here legally with my license. But yeah. I have had some solo guests, and I will be getting a solo guest, I think, in August. I've got, maybe it's July or August or June. No, June. Yeah, it's June. It's just going through all the months.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says, imagine more than 2 go, ha ha ha, wild. Just Harrier says, is this a duplex?
No. It's a house that has been split. Oh, sorry, I feel like a bit of sneeze. It's a house that's been split into 3 units. So it's got its own. There's a shared hallway and staircase with the front door. That's communal, but this is like their own private door, front door. They've got their own bathroom, kitchenette. I think you guys probably saw this already, but yeah, and call that kind of like a duplex. A little
says, oh, I was watching your YouTube videos. Your house looks nice in the backyard.
The downstairs is the which will be directly below this. Is where the next Airbnb will be. But it's just taking, unfortunately, a little bit longer than expected. There's been a few setbacks to the
Just
tiles.
Harriet says, wait, that is the perfect space for a study space. Just Harriet says, will work.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a small little space. I would like to improve it. Most people, I think it has been used as like a bit of an office, but most people use it to put their makeup on or just put their suitcases in. But it's like they've got the option then. There is like also a chalkboard on there that is on the other side, but I can't show that because it's got the guest names on it. So I'm just going to give this a little shake off.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says OIC. Is the apartment below intended for no more than 2 guests as well?
Yes, exactly. I think that was right anyway. Yeah, that'll be like 1 to 2 guests downstairs, so that'll be separate. So it'll have its own, still the same shared staircase, but it will they'll have their own little door entrance with their own bathroom and kitchenette. So similar to this, but it's actually like instead of the wood beams, it's actually stone beams. Well, not beams, but they're like arches. But yeah, it's just like a little bit more complicated down there. It's actually a bit bigger, but it doesn't have like obviously a balcony. It's downstairs.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says, was this building a retail location? Converted to Airbnb, 400-year-old.
I mean, I don't know what it was used for previously. One of the houses nearby was apparently used as farmland, like not farmland, but like as a farm barn type place, I guess, where the knights kept their horses. But yeah, this was probably used by merchants. There's like little boats carved into the wall. There's like loads of them. Some are like more obvious. That's the most obvious one, like that you can see. There's another one kind of there as well. But it's residential. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been used as retail as far as I'm aware. But yeah, residential that's been turned, it's a house that's been turned into into 3 separate units. 3. Quite hard to do 3 then. There's the end of this duvet. Might give this duvet a shake whilst it's in there so it doesn't get inside out and I can't get crumbs out. I was a week today from swimming, and also I did a bit of floating, like plank challenge during the week whilst I was waiting for my laundry to finish. So my arms are aching. Hopefully be okay by tomorrow.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says limestones. Didn't realize it. Must be up there.
Yeah, it's like limestone. It's one of the main materials you find in Malta. It's like pretty much just a big limestone rock or stone, I guess. Wood is actually kind of scarce. That's why you don't get so much wood. It's like usually imported.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says, oh, so it's common.
It is common, less so now, more so people use concrete for more modern buildings. So I was just noticing discoloration on that. I was just making sure it's not like woodworm or something, but I think it's just the coloration. In case you're wondering what I was looking at the end of the beams there. It's like a little bit darker, but I think it's just, I haven't looked at it for a while. It's just the end grain.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says, oh, I get it. Okay.
But yeah, most use concrete, and then they use maybe limestone, like tiles on top, so not as thick as like these stones. I mean, without showing you outside, you can see there's that stone there. and how thick these walls are. So kind of get an idea. They're pretty thick. This is only a single stone wall, but that's what one stone looks like. But most of these walls, like in places, are like at least double stone. And some are actually thicker than that. Some of the ones downstairs are actually like maybe 3 to 4 stones. They're really thick. I guess because they're holding up the house. So, and I think I've said before, like this place got heavily hit during World War II. So there are like old parts and then there's like newer parts as well, possibly. It's hard to say, like Malta likes to kind of keep these things secret. It's hard to find out. Okay. I was just thinking about what to put in it first in the wash. I'll just finish doing this first. Let's shake this one off.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, is it peaceful there? Like how's the safety on the streets?
Yeah, it's pretty peaceful. I mean, it depends. If there's a festa going on, there's a lot of fireworks and marching bands tend to walk through, like through the streets. They do daytime fireworks here, so not just nighttime, 8 AM. I was saying on Tuesday, it was the first, it's meant to be the first, it's called the first Tuesday, which means marks 15 Tuesdays before the festa starts. So I guess every Tuesday I'll probably be woken up about 8 AM, fireworks. But other than that, it gets quiet again after that, and there's the bells. So there's noises, but they're kind of like nice noises. And during the day, you sometimes get tour groups. But they're pretty respectful and quiet, so like I say, it is a residential area, so overall it's pretty quiet, especially for Malta. Like there's a lot less construction noise going on. Like you do get people working on their houses and they sometimes bang or cut things, but you're not getting like big jiggers and like big machinery out because it's an urban conservation area. You have to get planning permission, and yeah, there's only so much you can do. Like you're not allowed to change too much with these buildings. There's a lot of regulations to, you know, look after these historic buildings.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, I see. I would like to visit there.
But yeah, Malta's only small, but it does have like very different areas. The north of the island is a bit more kind of tourist centric. I mean, we get a lot of tourists in the south too, and kind of everywhere in Malta, but the north is kind of like more kind of the typical beach, hotel by the pool kind of holiday. Kind of almost like it's almost like Britain, but not sunny. It's like sunny, kind of like Spain, I guess, as well, like those holiday resorts. The south is more where the locals tend to have their holiday, if not Gozo. Okay, so I've done those. I guess let's shake off these cushions. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I wanted to put this laundry on yet, but I might just shake stuff off first.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, I assume seafood quite popular there too. Any interesting mussel dishes? I love mussels, lol.
I love mussels as well. I actually thought when I moved to Malta I'd be eating more fish and seafood, but it's not that common, or at least not like local stuff. You can get it, in the south is the best place to get it. But it can be quite pricey because as a small island with only 500,000 people, there's not many fishermen, and they only have like tiny little boats, so there's not much of it. So usually it's imported a lot of the time. But yeah, pork is probably more common. And chicken.
Diarrhea_ASMR says down.
Lamb is also quite scarce. They used to have a lot of lambs in Gozo, but foot-and-mouth disease meant they had to like kind of cull all the farms.
Diarrhea_ASMR says below my fellow mussels lover.
But you can get it, it's pricey. So for a price you can get them. Yeah, the local seafood when you can get it is delicious. Like the prawns especially are really good. But yeah, it's hard to get. Something they do though is snails. A bit like France, but instead of like garlic butter, they do like a tomato-based sauce and have the snails in that. I think it's called a debouche. To give those like a little vac as well, but no stones, so that's a relief. What else do I need to shake? Wait, let's put that. That's the pillowcase. The towels, I guess, I'm going to shake those off.
Diarrhea_ASMR says my favourite recipe is Roquefort cheese mussels. Only cheese, a lot of Roquefort and mussels. No olive oil or anything else.
That sounds tasty.
Diarrhea_ASMR says learned that from an Italian guy. Really good.
So I'm carrying like a load of wet towels with hairs and stuff on them right now. So yeah, but yeah. In France, they do good mussels. I went to a wedding in Brest once. I think that's like in Brittany. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But they did really good mussels. Lots of different types of sauces. Okay, get rid of some of these hairs. I'm just going to hear the Eurovision winner song, Bungarunga. It's weird, that towel's got like, that didn't get used, it's almost got the same stain in the same place as the other one. The towels have a few stains, but nothing major. It's not like I say last time. Where's the other one of these? Okay, this one got used, but I'll give it a shake and a wash anyway. I'll just finish up here and then I'll do the laundry. Is there anything else that I have to pick up? Oh yeah, I need to do these things as well. I've also got these things to get rid of some of these like hairs. Oops. I don't think it's too bright for you to see where that was.
Diarrhea_ASMR says I didn't realize this would take a day sometimes. From YouTube.
I mean, I guess this one's technically going to take me a few days because I'll be doing the full clean tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing like a little inspection one, pre-clean today, just ready for my full day of cleaning tomorrow. I might try and do some of these doors as well if I've got time, but I'm feeling kind of tired. But I am I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I do take a little bit longer to do it probably than most people. Like some people, I don't know, they only give themselves like an hour or two to get a room done, and I don't know how they do it. I mean, I probably could. I've done it in 5 hours before, or less than. But it is a bit of a mad dash, and I wouldn't be able to stream for sure.
Diarrhea_ASMR says haha, I understand.
There's that one. Why is it done in translation? Why? I'm just checking the light strength, yeah. No, sometimes like it does like a little extra thing at the bottom there to like translate, but I don't know why it's translated this. Haha, I understand, and then it's gone haha in the understood. That was the, unless that was the original. I don't know. Like sometimes I say chow chow at the end, and it if someone says it back to me, it like translates it as bye bye.
Diarrhea_ASMR says it was my first time speaking 2 languages at the same time too.
Oh, did you, no. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm so tired today. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm just like putting soap on my hands if you're wondering what that noise is. Been touching like people's towels and stuff. I'm sure they're very clean. They seem pretty clean, but yeah. I don't know what people have been doing in their beds and towels and where things have been, so it's always good to wash my hands on a regular basis.
Diarrhea_ASMR says I salute you.
Right, dry my hands up. Now I need to shake that sheet off. Did I miss anything? You salute me. Well, I don't know, would it be that way or that way? to salute you back. Maybe if I was in front of the camera it would make more sense. Okay, give these a little shake.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says lol.
Those are good. Oh. I feel like anything after last plane, everything feels just so much better. I actually do want to see. Oh, I'm getting distracted about the next job I want to do, but let's finish shaking stuff off and then I can give things a vacuum so I'm not treading in hair and crumbs and dust everywhere because they're probably getting stuck to the bottom of my trainers.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says okay, I am sorry. I will calm down.
That's okay, like I'm getting distracted myself. Because I remembered what I wanted to do with that remote, see if it works. If I can get that splatter stuff off. I don't know, it's kind of like dried on there, like I tried even scraping it slightly and it's just like really on there. Maybe I'll try it now before I vacuum. Got some alcohol wipes in my first aid kit, so I'll just use those for now and I'll get replacements later. Hopefully it works. So this is kind of, you can sort of see there's like some sort of residue on the, kind of almost like 3D, but you can't really see because it's not focusing properly. But so I'll see with the alcohol wipe if that works. Hopefully it does, because I don't know what to do otherwise. Because
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says still glistening.
is this working?
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says sneezing.
Oh, this really smells of alcohol, which makes sense. It's like rubbing alcohol.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says I'm sorry, haha.
Sorry. I think it is making a difference, but I think it's going to take a while to like really scrub it. I can't scrub too hard because I don't want to take all the markings off the TV remote either. But it is making a difference, which is promising. So I was worried it might be DEETs as well. There's another possibility that this could be, which is like, you know, the mosquito protection, repellent. Because that can kind of almost melt plastic. That's kind of what's happened to one of my emergency lights.
Diarrhea underscore ASMR says might need the thing you wash off nail polish, or C2H4.
That was another thing I saw actually.
Name.
Something. Acetone? Acetane? No. Acetone? Acetate? I don't know. I know what you mean though, the nail varnish remover. That was one of the other suggestions. So I wanted to see how these worked first, these like rubbing alcohol kind of wipes. I actually have loads of these.
ASMR says CH2O.
It's working a bit, but maybe I need to try I don't wear nail polish, so it's not something I have. I'd have to go out and buy. So I have to remember to, if I go, the pharmacy doesn't open, until 4, I think. And tomorrow it might be open, but the weekends is like, this is kind of a traditional area. They do like siestas and they tend to not be open so much on the weekends. It's better. So maybe I just need to be persistent with these, because I do have like loads of these alcohol wipe things. It's kind of taking some of the label off though, which is a bit annoying. I mean, it's, I don't know, you can't really see, but it is getting better. It's like less 3D, but it's still on there. But it is sort of taking the silver stuff off a little bit, which is annoying, like this bit here.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, what about a plastic film covering it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that in the past, but I don't know, it just reminds me of like my dad used to put sellotape over it and it used to look nasty. But the problem is, like, I don't know, all the time I've been doing Airbnb on and off. I've had this remote since I don't know, it's a long time I've had this, and it's never had this happen before. But yeah, these things happen. I just didn't have time to really fix it last time because the guests were coming and they kept trying to check in early. So I felt like I was under like a time crunch, and there was like the other stuff that was like more important. Okay, well, done my test. It does look mildly improved, but it's still there. So maybe it needs a few more of these like wipes. I mean, they're just little alcohol prep wipes that I have in my first aid kit. But we'll see. Maybe the I don't worry with the nail polish remover, it might remove this silver stuff because it's already becoming hard to see the writing on there. Oh no, it's not showing. Maybe if I do this, zoom in better. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, that was like kind of 3D on there, but it's still showing up on there, but it's not as bad.
Diarrhea_ASMR says first aid kit LMAO. You are funny.
No, I wasn't trying to be funny, I literally have a first aid kit. It's something I have to do, so like it's got mostly it's like for plasters and things, but yeah, part of my license, I think I actually have to get some more. I've got some more plasters somewhere else, but yeah. People get like a lot of blisters and things and cuts, so usually it's plasters. But I do have some alcohol wipes, plus some other ones as well, and some bandages and all that sort of stuff. It's I'm a fully licensed Airbnb, so I have to have one of these to get a license. At least in Malta. I don't know where it is like everywhere else, but yeah. We also have a fire extinguisher and a fire safety blanket as well. And a fire safety sign. I have to have that on there. I don't like putting too many labels up because it, I don't know, it feels more like an Airbnb than a home. But I might have to start labeling things a little bit, I think. Just to make it easier for people to know what to do with things, but yeah, I guess I'll, to be continued. But it does, trust me, you're going to have to trust me that it does look better than it did. It just kind of looks more oily now rather than 3D splatter. think it was just that remote, which isn't really used very often. It's only if there's like a power failure or this gets turned off from the wall, then you need it to turn it back on. But the Google remote does most of it. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of this laundry out of the way. I'm going to vacuum. Vacuum. I'm just going to move you to somewhere else so I don't knock you over. I probably should wipe this down and move the stuff on that table first, maybe. You know what, screw it. I'm just going to vacuum and then do the bathroom a bit and then I'm done for the day, I think. Sorry, I'm so tired. I keep saying that, but I just really, I am exhausted. Yeah, I just say we'll be back in 5 nights, so.
_ASMR says, are you going to have tea afterwards?
Probably, yes. Nice cup of tea. I've run out of biscuits, but.
Diarrhea _ASMR says, after you are done with Henry.
Well, Henry the Hoover. Oh, this is Mila. Fortunately, I don't have a Henry. I wish I did. They look cute. Although my Mila is very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm just... No, I said I was just going to start vacuuming, but see if there's anything else I need to do that's not going to like get crumbs everywhere. Oh yeah, the shower curtain. I'll do that after, whatever. Sorry, I'm just like so tired. I'm just gonna get this done. And then I'll be nice and refreshed, hopefully, tomorrow. Ready to get this done. Usually I've like moved all this stuff out and vacuum and everything, but I'm just gonna be cleaning tomorrow. I'll just get enough of the crumbs off and everything, so while I'm not going around too, also ants can be a big problem in water. So I don't want to leave crumbs out and then the ants come in. I've got the guest's hair on me. Yeah, she had blonde hair, so those get everywhere somehow.
ASMR says guest hair on me. Crikey LMAO.
I try to keep my cool, but yeah, like even though I do clean, sometimes, I don't know, like random people's hair kind of freaks me out a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to be vacuuming, which means I will be Okay, I was going to skip one step, but you know what, actually I'm just going to wipe down these surfaces so I don't get crumbs everywhere later. And then I'll vacuum, so I will be vacuuming. I'm just going to plug you in a sec. Oh god, I feel like extra dopey today.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, okay, I will leave you alone.
I don't have to leave me alone, but I might not be able to answer you straight away. So yeah, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just won't be able to hear you. I'm just going to get cloth and some spray to like spray that down and that down. Okay. Let's move you over here. Oh, and remember that you've got a battery pack on you. Or power bank, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe rather than moving you, I'll just do that, zoom in a bit. This will have a few stains on it as well, so. There's a little bit of instant coffee on there. Just going to vacuum this so I can put the cushions on there without getting crumbs on it. The sofa that is. You guys probably didn't see me pointing what I was pointing at. Just need to get my little attachment so I can move these things on there just temporarily. Okay. vacuum this sofa up. Actually, I'm just going to give these cushions a quick vacuum as well. I'll just use this as a surface. I will be re-vacuuming this properly when I do my floor clean. This floor as well. That's it for now. Just get these a bit more out of the way as well. I'll give it a little wipe down. These are quite fluffy, so I'll give those a little. This is something that gets like very dirty when it's on the floor. They're just the ends there, so I'll just give those a little wipe down. Because there's no point vacuuming the fluff if I'm just going to get fluff everywhere again. Let's do onto the table as well. I probably should have done it before putting the table chairs on there. got some still there as well, must be from. Hopefully that's not from where I missed it last week. I'll do the feet of the table after I've done the vacuuming. If you guys can hear my neighbour, apologies for the, if you guys understand Maltese and he's using bad language, I don't know. Just gonna put that there. Just put this in here for now. I'll just move this out of the way as well. Wow. I'm just going to unplug you from the power because I'm going to be moving you guys about. So yeah, if you get travel sick, apologies, motion sickness. I'm going to be making some noise as well, so you might want to adjust your volume accordingly. And I'm going to bring you over here first. And bring you down here because there's a few things on the floor that I'll vacuum up for you. No tissue, but yeah. things out, then I'll vacuum the rest. My TikTok is kind of diabolical. How so? Well, like you don't believe the events that happened, or just the fact that I've got hardly anyone watched it? Okay, let's point you that way whilst I get rid of some of this stuff. So just come vacuum under there. Something.
Diarrhea_ASMR says your TikTok surprised me much. Diarrhea_ASMR says lol.
You never know what's going to happen in an Airbnb. Always when you're cleaning after guests. What do I need to get rid of this stuff? Oops. Something replacing that I need used. Out the way as well, almost a minute. Just like that.
Diarrhea_ASMR says Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen with Airbnb edition.
Yeah, although I haven't really seen many people's food creations, usually just take away if they've got food left here. Like the lampuki pie. So lampuki is actually a fish in Malta, in case you're wondering. Now I'll be turning the vacuum back on, so it won't heat, but I will answer you as soon as I'm done. dog pre-vax so I don't get hairs everywhere, but makes it a lot more pleasant to walk on the floor. But yeah, no guests in here, in case you saw that TikTok. Are there British butcher shops or stores selling British goods there? I wonder what kind of meals do you have mostly?
Diarrhea_ASMR says lol.
Are they British food? So yeah, Malta used to be a British colony at one point. So there is a bit of a British influence in general. Maybe I'll face you whilst I talk to you. But yeah, there's like in the north is actually where you find like a lot of the British influence. There's it's a bit like Spain resorts, like where you get your English breakfasts and that kind of thing, roast dinners, that kind of thing. There's a lot of Indian restaurants there as well, so it's like a lot of variety, but it is a bit more like a...
ASMR says hello, gorgeous. Diarrhea_ASMR says hello.
Hi. But yeah, it's like mostly the food is probably more Italian based. So you got like a lot of Italian influence, like or Sicilian, more to be more precise, I think, like the arancini, like pasta, pizza, that kind of thing. It's in case you didn't know what an arancini is or an arancina, I guess it's like I think one. It's like a big rice risotto bowl with like a filling of like bolognese usually. Sometimes you get chicken and mushroom or just cheese, but yeah, bolognese is usually what I get. Sorry, my throat is starting to go. Rabbit is really big here, snail, so there's a bit of French influence, I guess. I think the rabbit influence, I think that's actually going back to the Roman times. They used to have like the fencata. I don't know, there's like a whole story with the fencata, but there's like a celebration of the rabbit where they used to go hunting rabbits, but there's not many wild rabbits anymore, more domesticated ones, so they usually import. But yeah, it's like it's a real mix of stuff. Like the language is a mix of like Arabic, it's Italian, it's got some French in there, and English as well, but weirdly spelt English. So yeah, it's kind of a mishmash of stuff. But yeah, and they love their tin tuna. But yeah, hopefully that answered. But yeah, you do get like a lot of British products as well, like Heinz baked beans and other things that you would get like in the UK. I can get my PG Tips, which is the brand of tea that I like.
Diarrhea_ASMR says I see. Thank you.
It is a bit harder and more expensive to get British products now.
Diarrhea_ASMR says snails might be nice, but IDK, I can't eat snails.
Well, don't knock them until you try them. Here they're kind of smaller ones than like you get in France. I think probably the French way might be slightly better with the garlic butter. But yeah, I haven't tried the French version, but I imagine it would be nicer because I just like garlic butter. But yeah, since Brexit, it is harder and less common to get British products as it was. Like it used to be a lot easier and a lot cheaper. So, but it's getting better now. Like I think there's like a better, like they found new supply chains and things, but it's a real mix. Like a lot of stuff isn't made in Malta because it is such a small place. Like the same thing with the fish, with meat and stuff. There's not so much land, so we get a lot of stuff from like Sicily, Italy, Spain. Sometimes the meat comes from like Poland and other places that are just cheap. If you make the mistake of liking a certain product, you might not see it again once it's the stocks have run out. So you shouldn't get too become a brand monkey and get too attached to certain brands. Just living on a small island.
Diarrhea_ASMR says, do they taste like abalone? Also, Pim's sorbet is so nice. I had every day when I was studying in the UK.
I'm not sure about abalone. I'm not sure what that is. It's almost like seafood. If you're talking about the snails, it's almost like seafood, like a mussel, but maybe a bit softer, kind of almost like a pate consistency. But it does depend probably how they're cooked. Like the way I've had it was the Maltese way, which was like almost like a stew, like it's in a tomato vegetable kind of stew with the snails in it. Overall, I don't hate the idea of that, but it's just the sauce was a bit sweet. They tend to make it quite sweet and not very spicy or salty in general. That's just, yeah, generally speaking, it tends to be sweeter than I would like. I prefer more like acidity and salt and spice. But yeah, I've only tried them like at 2 different restaurants.
Diarrhea _ ASMR says it's stew. Chinese have something similar to that.
But yeah, snails, I guess, they became popular probably because once, before the Brits kind of colonised the area, like it was actually the French were here. I think the British helped kick the French out at the request of the Maltese, but then like they kind of stuck around, and then the Maltese were stuck with the French, with the English for a while, up until like the 1960s, I believe. Okay, I'm going to move it up a bit more so you actually see me.
Diarrhea _ ASMR says that you don't eat snails in the UK, right or no?
Snails, no. Unless it's like a French restaurant maybe, but I've never seen them. They do like sea snails. I've seen those before. I can't remember what they're called. It's not cockles.
John 96 says imagine needing help to kick out the French.
Well, back in the day they were hard to get rid of. Luckily I didn't have to employ any of those
Diarrhea
tactics.
_ ASMR says no.
And hey, Blonde John, how's it going? I'm just going to be doing the bathroom, and then I'll be doing a full clean tomorrow, so I'm just giving this like a quick little once over. A bit tired from swimming today and other stuff. Didn't sleep very well.
John 96 says how many laps from Sicily did you do today?
Not many. I just did like 40 lengths, I think it was in the end. I've been so quite tired this week in general. Did I get my hair wet on something? Okay. Yeah, I've been kind of tired, so in general, just from all this laundry that I've been doing non-stop since you last saw me.
John 96 says how were the guests?
They did pretty well. Like they left it pretty good. They did most of the washing up and everything. Yeah, they did all their washing up even, sorry. As far as I can tell, their sheets are not stained, which is good because I'm having trouble with the sheets from the last guests. But yeah, as you can see, well, I've taken stuff out, but it was pretty good. There's like a load of crumbs around this area from bread, but I've cleaned that up now. I think they did smoke outside. I don't know if I can show you without revealing anything. I'd put you down like that. You can see where, like, those little yellow stains are like where a cigarette has been stobbed out, I can tell. But they're not the first guests, and they probably won't be the last guests that do that. it wasn't inside the apartment, so that's the main thing. But yeah, there was no like major spillages. I don't think they've had any major makeup. I'll see probably better later if the sheets were covered in something I can't see in here because the yellow lights, it's hard to see sometimes.
John 96 says it's just a little character on the limestone.
Yeah, I'm not going to like mark them down or anything. It's just a little bit annoying, but yeah, they left their lighter behind. But at least they didn't leave the, some guests have left like physical evidence of like, they just left their cigarettes stopped out on the stone. It'll probably get weathered off anyway, eventually. So like I say, as long as they're not smoking in here is the main thing.
John 96 says the free lighter.
Yeah, I got a free lighter. I got a free book in French. Some other random thing. Oh, some razors, but I think they used razors, so I don't think I'll be keeping those. Because one of them had like the protective thing off and had a hair on it. But yeah, I think that was it pretty much. I want some mayonnaise in the fridge. The French do love mayo, I think, or just Europeans in general love mayo and chips. Or fries, French fries. In case you don't understand what chips are. Know what you Americans are like. Get confused. Although you're the ones that renamed it. Confuse everyone. But yeah. It can be. I'm not a massive mayo lover.
96 says who? Quell surprise. Free mayo as well.
Exactly, so nice. But one thing that was surprising is like, I don't think they used the fan, which the last couple of guests did, but they did use the heater. So I was thinking it was time to get rid of the duvet soon, but maybe not quite yet.
ASMR says salt and pepper chips.
Are those your favourite? Mine's salt and vinegar. Yeah, but they've obviously used stuff, but yeah, cool. It's not like, well, it looks like I probably have to re-wash a lot of this stuff anyway, but they've like, it's not just left there stewing in dirty water.
ASMR says yeah.
But yeah, overall, it seems pretty clean.
Says we renamed everything just to be different from the Europeans.
You just love to be special, I guess. But yeah, I think everything's like pretty much, as far as I can tell, like I'll probably see better when I'm full cleaning tomorrow, and hopefully there's no little surprises. But compared to the guests that were here before for just 3 nights, I just spotted some soap. Nice. I don't know what to do with this now. I guess I'll just put it on the countertop for now. Yeah. And that mark's just from them cleaning.
Says hey, free soap as well.
Yes. Doesn't look used at all. If you wonder what this is like an alcohol wipe. The previous guests, they like sprayed what I'm assuming is fake tan, and the reason I'm glad these guys, well, always glad when people don't have much makeup on, but like I might have to use this set of sheets to get them washed quickly. I mean, I've already stripped the bed, but because the other ones have been struggling to get out, it was like excessive like fake tan. I think they applied fake tan in the bed because there was like spray marks and like where it's like dripped everywhere, and it was like pretty much on everything. I think I managed to save the pillowcases, but yeah, some of the other bigger sheets, they're drying right now, so I'll see what the progress is after I've finished stream and decide if I can use them.
Come on now.
Well, these guys came from over from Scotland, so yeah, I'm guessing it's kind of cold there right now. So some of the cold countries, you know, I used to come from a cold country, but I've always looked, I never look too pale because I do have like kind of olivey skin sometimes. Sometimes I look a bit sick if I'm pale, but yeah, like if if you come here, you end up looking a bit white compared to everyone else if you're from the UK. Or sometimes Germany as well, I think. Or one of the Nordic countries. But yeah, no major spills. Cushions seemed good. The new cushions, so I had to replace the old cushions. They're slightly darker than the other ones, but it was like completely soaked with beer.
96 says you look a bit white at first, then you look like a lobster.
Pretty much. I mean, I used to work at popular news agents at a train station in Brighton, and I used to see some of the Londoners come down to Brighton on a hot sunny day, and they leave literally shaking and red because they ended up getting sunburn and probably sunstroke as well. So it does happen. So yeah, like it probably covers up a bit of the red too. I didn't meet, yeah, like I can't remember how white they were, but yeah. Generally speaking, I guess, and I think people are more conscious as well about being in the sun, so they're probably putting some UV stuff on and then putting some fake tan to get in there. Just wondering if that's always been like that, or if that's something that's been splattered on the wall. But I'm not gonna like blame the guests or anything. I'm just curious, like if it's something I missed from the last guest or something. This is kind of like the area where the can of beer went. The bed was the fake tan situation, and the remote controls got splattered as well. That's what the alcohol wipes was for. That's why I started talking about fake tan in the first place. I just grabbed this from the first aid. I wasn't able to get them out fully, the splodges, before these guests came, because I had to do it quick. But yeah, pretty good. Like I say, this marking here can come off. I just need to get the pink stuff out and give it a scrub. It's from the bottom of the pan, probably, like from cleaning that up. It does transfer a bit onto the ceramic. Maybe I need to get like some sort of like grid thing. I've seen some people use those in sinks. Then I don't know if it will like create standing water or anything. Oh, sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. And I'm super extra dipsy today. Ditzy, not dipsy. I'm not a Teletubby. But yeah, pretty good. It smells a bit like onions in here. That's the other thing. But yeah, pretty good. All right.
Londa John 96 says Dipsy and Dipsy.
I mean, Dipsy was pretty ditzy.
Londa John 96 says raw onions or cooked onions.
I think it smells more like raw onion, which sometimes I notice sometimes it can be like, it might not be actual onions, it might be body odor, but I can't tell, to be honest. They got rid of all their trash for me as well, so I don't know where they put it. Hopefully they put it out on the right days and the right place so I don't end up getting a fine. But we'll see. Where do I want to put you guys? Maybe I just put you there, and I'm going to get my gloves.
96 says probably making haggis.
Oh no, the onion thing was for the French. The last guests were French, the ones before were Scottish. The Scots are the ones that got fake tan everywhere. French, I do find, tend to wear less makeup in general. Or at least they have less makeup to wipe up. Again, a bit of a generalisation, but just in my experience. I'm back, got my bits and bobs. So yeah, I'm just going to give this like a quick little wipe down, get the hair off the drain, and then I'll probably be calling it a day because I am, yeah, I'm tired, mate. Actually, first things first, let's give this a little squirt down. Sorry, I'm getting a close up of my my neck. This is the fun bit, just squirting it all down. Yeah, I think after this I am get myself something to drink because my voice is going, and probably crash for a bit. So I'm just I'm so tired. But yeah, get a nice rest, ready for full clean tomorrow. Okay, done that. Caught my finger in the tripod. Eek. Got my little finger stuck. Let's swing this around. That's too much. There. Alright, toilet brush needs cleaning as well. It's got like bits of tissue stuck in it, which is not nice.
Delicious hair. Diarrhea _ ASMR says you.
Yep. I think this guest was actually, she was blonde, but I think she was like naturally brunette, so it's like a mix of hairs. So I'll get the full spectrum. There's like a blonde one stuck. I think I was saying earlier, like I'm not particularly squeamish, but like hair does, like of other people, even my own hair, to be honest, I don't love. I mean, probably not good to put it down the drain, but this is the quickest way to do it. Just dropped it in the toilet. Yeah, they left it pretty clean, but there is a lot of hair about, so that's the only thing. That's what people do. I mean, if I was someone.
I didn't get to see the flex after this portion.
Yeah, I think you came when I was doing the next day.
6 says at least the toilet has a big drain so it doesn't tend to clog.
Exactly, yeah, I mean the plumbing's all new, so it should be okay. Not had any problems yet.
Everyone really says hello. How are you, my pretty?
Oh, hey Mario, how's it going? I'm good, just a bit tired today, so I'll be popping off soon. You missed the vacuuming earlier. I'll be finishing this bathroom, just like giving it. It's made my job a little easier tomorrow. Get rid of some of this hair and stuff for the full clean. And then, yeah, once I sign off, like I say, I've got to do some laundry.
Mary says no, I missed the vacuum time, but hey, now I can watch you without problem.
Cool. Just getting some tissue to wipe. There's like some hair around these bits. So I prefer not to get hair down this drain because it's skinnier.
Mary Morelli says if I enter when you back and maybe I got suck it up house, I haven't found a good spot to wash me.
Okay, well vacuuming will probably be Sunday. The Sunday is when my guests arrive. I might do a little bit tomorrow as well. But you can always watch the VOD of me vacuuming a bit earlier. So they'll pre-vac.
Mary says I hope to be in time to enter that without trying to hide.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like they've been to the beach. There's loads of sand down there. I think there's a. Whoops. God. I'll see why guests do it sometimes.
Mary Morelli says sorry for the house.
What's that? Sorry if I like joking. Like, yeah. That's okay, Mario. I'm a bit tired, so if I'm not responding much, nothing personal, I'm just really tired. Which is why I'm going to cut the stream early today. Like, I was planning to do like a few more cleaning jobs, but yeah, I think it's best to come fresh tomorrow. Just getting the toilet roll that was stuck in this out. I'm sure you guys already know, but a little tip, if you're using this to clean the toilet, don't do it when there's toilet paper in there because it gets all stuck on the bristles.
If I not get in time, we'll try to run from your floor tour.
Not quite so many. I've barely got probably to Gozo. It's I did a pretty lame attempt today. I was trying my best, but I was just so tired. My arms like I've been picking up laundry. I mean, I can be pretty fast when I'm swimming. At least I beat all the old ladies anyway. Did accidentally touch up one of them, I don't know, someone's leg. I was under the water, and I think they kicked their leg under the barrier, you know, like the floaty bits. And accidentally, I think, as I was like putting my arm out, I accidentally like stroked someone's leg. I mean, as always, you can ask, but I won't promise I'll answer. I'm quite tired. I don't know if I can answer too many imaginary scenarios today. But shoot. But yeah, ask away. I'll do my best to answer. But my brain isn't quite functioning on full today. Not that I'm like a scientist usually. What was that? What's for dinner? I have no idea. I'll answer Spyro first. Oh, it's not Spyro Chetty. Spyro. Oh God, I'm having. Sorry. So if I'm having a stroke or something, I've just gone. My brain snap. So yeah, food. I'm not sure what I'm eating for dinner, but I did for lunch. I had a leftover cauliflower cheese that I cooked yesterday. Which is quite heavy. Have you got something nice planned, Spyro? Because you're probably, you said you're on bank holiday weekend, so you've got a few days off. Does it include the Monday as well? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been in the UK with a bank holiday. In Malta, it just happens when it happens, like it could be on a Wednesday. And that was definitely funny, I agree. I have to read what he said. If you see me running while using your Mila, what do? You will run to vacuum me up. I don't think that'd be my first thought. Depends what you're doing. If you've been naughty. But yeah, I've never like intentionally. Even spiders that I don't particularly love, or flies and things and ants, I don't intentionally vacuum them up. I probably have vacuumed the odd ant by mistake. Actually, mosquitoes, yeah, screw them actually. I probably would vacuum a mosquito. They're annoying as hell, but if I knew you were a living thing. Sorry to disappoint, but yeah, I wouldn't. I saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I know not to watch out. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't eat Cheerios anymore. I've learned to be especially careful, and yeah, I moved to Malta so I don't have grass. I don't have to mow any grass up. I've taken all the precautions so that I don't accidentally vacuum up any little people. I also watched The Borrowers as well. That was a favourite of mine as a kid. Don't know if you got that in the US or Italy. It's like where Mario is, or wherever. Maybe Spyro knows, but I don't know if it's more of a girly show. What kind of kids show? Maybe it's like too old for you guys. I think they were called The Borrowers. Like, they were little people. They used to like borrow things off people, basically. They lived like in your wall.
London John 96 says that you do have the entry-nator machine in your attic.
Well, that's just for emergencies. That's what happens to misbehaving guests.
Spycat says I never really watch TV.
Not even as a kid. I guess you travelled about, didn't you? I think as a kid, I remember you saying. So maybe you wouldn't have seen the show, but yeah, I think also maybe it's before your time. I don't know. I can't remember when it was. I think it used to be like a book that got turned into a TV series, but yeah, they're just like little people that lived in people's homes, a bit like Stuart Little or yeah, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but they'd like recycle things. Like they find, like you take your trash and then they'd like turn it into a chair or something. Or that film, probably closer to like that film with Matt Damon in it. I can't remember what that's called. I didn't even finish watching it because it was pretty bad. So they kind of like Downsize. Maybe it's called Downsize Me or Downsized or something. Where in the non-nice bit, kind of like the ghettos, it was they were like recycling old like cotton spools, spoil, you know, like the little round thing that you have like string on. I can't think of what it's called. I never had to say it out loud.
Longitude 96 says the last guest who left the utensils to spray, now two tiny people roaming silent.
Well, I do take my utensil placement very seriously, as you guys know. Just wiping outside. I forgot this is not like a full clean, this is just the pre-clean. I'm going to give it a little scrub as well, because it does smell a little, even though there's nothing there, it does smell a little bit poopy. So probably it's, probably needs a few more flushes. There's probably something stuck in the pipes. Give a little bit of Harpic action. So it's actually a lot of the time, limescale is what, with the hard water here, is what causes the dirt build up compared to, it's better than bleach. If you guys are wondering why I'm not just using bleach, back bit is the bit that usually gets the most dirt because it's where the water comes out. I mean, you get a little bit there, but you get like a little end dribble there. Is it the hair or just slime? splash my face with a bit of toilet water. I love that. Like I said, this is just the pre-clean. I'll give it a full going over tomorrow. But at least it's more presentable, ready for tomorrow. Maybe just give this a quick little wipe down as well. That's from the drain. I've still got a hair on there. And oh, more hair, awesome. I'll get a bit of tissue to put that in. Okay. Nice. Go flush this down a different toilet so that stuff has time to work. Right, so yeah, give this a little wipe and then I think I might call it a day. Hopefully there's no more. I should probably check if there's more. And I might have to check that properly after you guys are gone so I can use the torch on this. Yeah, I think I got rid of most of the stray hairs. And maybe I'll treat myself to a beer after this. It's like beautiful weather outside. After the first few days of these guesting, it was pretty bad for them, I felt. I felt sorry for them. But it was good walking weather.
Longitude 96 says George, the flashlight is one of my favorite US differences.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. He called it something different for that. I do find I probably call things more American terms now because I do watch a lot of like a US-based streamers, and I think in general people that are learning English as well have English as a second language. I think American is kind of the way of saying things is taking over a bit more, so just hearing it more and not being around British people much. Like I say ATM instead of cash machine nowadays. That's just an example off the top of my head. And I find myself saying sidewalk instead of pavement. Just little things that I like. As I say it, I realise I'm doing it. As a content writer as well, a lot of the time I was writing American English because my clients were sometimes either American.
96 says, to be fair, in the US we said cash machine when I was growing up, but now it's ATM.
Yeah, probably if I went back to the UK and listened to people, most people probably say ATM as well, because I think social media, I guess, like it's more popular, it spreads a bit more. It's not just film anymore. Because I can film, you're probably not talking about ATMs too much. I mean, I know my cousins in Egypt, they mostly learnt English from American films. Although clean versions of the films, because, yeah, can't have any naughty scenes or bad language. Voice. Got a frog in my throat. I don't know if you guys got that expression in the US. These are going to come off easier. Well, not too bad. Signs of panic. Then get sweaty fingers and I can't get them off. And it's because I haven't used that term for a long time. I don't know why I'm suddenly saying it now. I feel like sometimes I just sound more British around people. I suddenly start talking.
Longitude 96 says, well, looks like you're trapped in these gloves forever.
Yeah, I must have like some, I've got some little people in there holding it back. But probably it's just because my hands are just starting to panic and now I'm getting all sweaty palms. Too much information, but yeah, it's just what happens. I sweat a lot out of my my hands and my feet. Little random fact for you there. It's actually quite warm today. It's like 24 degrees Celsius last I looked. So yeah, that's pretty warm. All right, I'm going to give that a little spray and then I'm heading off. Because, yeah, I'm just, like I say, I'm tired. Like I said, I was hoping to get more done, but I'm just... Also, I need to get this laundry done because of the stains. I think I was having a quick little peek, and the stains are looking better.
Don't think too much about it. It'll be even worse than the vacuum enjoys.
I don't know, I haven't had any feet people for a while. Not many people asking me about socks and what have you. Just give it a little. Down. I'll do this all again tomorrow. I forget what I did, but yeah. Because yeah, there's no way I'm watching myself to see what I did. I feel like I'm in a dream right now. I'm not really here. I'll just squirt this down because I saw there were some hairs as well again. I think the brush must have some hair as well as tissue on it, so I'll have to give that probably another little clean. Meant for bums, but it is pretty handy for cleaning as well. We'll have one downstairs as well. And yeah, like one of the other things I've been doing since I last saw you is like buying all the bits for the bathroom downstairs. I've already got this and toilet and shower, but I need to get a toilet roll holder and like a towel rack. I've ordered that one.
I'm often told that I'm pretty dreamy.
Yes, that must be it. You put me in a trance. But yeah. But yeah, to summarise, these guys left it pretty clean. I don't think they did too much cooking. They've obviously done some, but they cleaned up after themselves, which is kind of nice. A lot of crumbs and hair, but you know, that's acceptable. But yeah, I'm just so happy that there's no major spillages. Cue me looking at the sheets in the light and seeing that there's probably like yellow marks all over them, but they can't be as bad as last time because the other ones I knew that they were going to be so bad. But I was hoping I could get them out. I think I might have at least improved them, so maybe I'll still wash these white sheets and then see if I have to use those, but maybe I can use the other ones. I don't know, we'll see how bad, if it's come out or not. Might have to do like a mix of the two, we'll see. But yeah, I'll get on with that before the sun disappears so they can dry, so I don't have a tumble dry. And also my voice is going. Anyway, good to see you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow for a full clean, so hopefully see you then. It's going to be a long day, I reckon, because yeah, I didn't do much today.
Longitude 96 says farewell. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, see ya. Ciao, ciao. If I don't see you, have a good weekend, and
Longitude 96 says dig out that frog. Spycat says catch you next time.
Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Spycat says hope you sleep.
Yeah, I hope I sleep. I think I will do. I'm pretty exhausted. After swimming, I usually like do pretty well. Oh God, I can't even think how I'm saying. Like, I do sleep pretty well. I don't do a good job at sleeping. I'm not like it's not a competition, but I do sleep better after doing exercise. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, hopefully I get more well rested and be slightly less waffly and rambly, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea, maybe get some food, get this laundry on, check my old laundry, see if that's all right, and yeah, be back tomorrow for full clean, and then yeah, vacuuming and mopping on the Sunday before the guest comes. Trying to think if there was something else I was going to say, but oh yeah, Spyro, have a good bank holiday weekend. Don't work too hard. I know you usually work on your own projects, so yeah, make sure you enjoy it. Hopefully it's nice weather. And yeah, catch you guys. Thanks for keeping me company. Blonde John and yeah, Diarrhea, Mario, and Harrier as well. Anyway, I actually am going now.